It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Merry Christmas, everybody, and a very special holiday wish from all of us here at 2K Sports.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson and Shaq and Kenny.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, it's
Santa Claus.
What a festive day it is. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cleveland group has been getting things done. Hard for them to forget their finals defeat at the hands of this team last season. Nothing can erase that, but a win wouldn't hurt. From all of us here at 2K, Merry Christmas!
Ho, ho, ho!
Nowhere I would rather be on this day than here with you guys.
I got a couple other places, but this is not bad either.
You know
I got a couple other
Christmas,
places,
Ernie?
got a couple other guys.
You know what I got for Christmas
people.
this morning?
What'd you get?
Not a dang thing.
No?
I'm
No
Santa,
gifts?
I'm Santa Claus. Santa Claus don't get gifts.
Oh. Well, it sure is great to be here and be watching NBA hoop, isn't it, fellas?
It is, buddy. It sure is.
Well, I appreciate the helicopter, Santa, that you got me today.
That wasn't Santa. That was me.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right, no problem.
Well, I think the game's just about ready to start. So what do you say we go to Kevin Harlan?
Yeah.
Good idea.
I didn't buy that for you. You got to return it.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. Very strong basketball is the recipe for them right now. 4 straight wins, looking for number 5.
And well, for the Warriors, lately they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standings.
And Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert, and it's Mozgov in at the center position. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Now here's Thompson. Off target from outside. Outside Shumpert. Picked by Mozgov. And Shumpert kicks to James. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Shumpert against Thompson. Shumpert, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Green. Back to Barnes. Dishes it to Bogut. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Outside Curry. 3-pointer, and he gets it to go.
you know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now, here is Irving. What a tremendous game he played against New York. And it's Shumpert penetrating. It's stolen by Curry. Here we go, one-on-one. Wide open look. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Curry's got 5.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Inside, Love. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Utah Jazz.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And there's the call on James.
LeBron James. First personal foul, team's first.
On defense, Cleveland. And the basket by Curry. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And he gets it to go.
Assist from.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
It's Bogut with the drive, and goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love, and it's Williams in for Iman Shumpert. Williams passes to Irving. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Irving's got 7. And for Black, Greg, everyone did wonder if he would be the right fit early. As the season wore on and the Cavs got tougher, those questions, Clark, went away.
Yeah, and I think most people forget that he's an iconic coaching legend overseas.
Good point, yeah.
So coaching is coaching. Sure, it's not the NBA, but this guy brought a pedigree and resume that was quite substantial. He always knows where his teammates are going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now, here is Irving. He has 7. Tries from 10. It's rebounded by Livingston.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Thompson from long range. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And the thing I took away from that one was just how valuable their guys coming off the bench were.
I thought the reserves were the difference in the game, Greg. I mean, a lot of the scoring came from the bench.
Now Iguodala after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. And now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with David Blatt.
He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
All right, Doris, looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Green. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Then for the Cavaliers, Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for James. And Smith subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
The Warriors trailing to the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Iguodala kicks to Barbosa. Golden State moving the ball around. He dishes it to Spates. Here is Livingston. He's guarded by Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it to space. And Thompson sends it back. Smith for 3. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far.
Guys, no, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own that paint and just dominate the backboard.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Amon Shumpert is out there with Williams, and it's Smith in at the 3 spot.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
The Cavaliers leading. Williams with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Williams, that's good.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Smith against Barnes. Curry kicks to Ezeli. Pass to Bogut. Barnes against Smith. Back to Bogut. Outside Curry. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Curry's got 10.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And guys, you talk about ascendant stars in the NBA, none brighter than Steph Curry, the leading vote getter for the All-Star game a season ago. But what I love, he doesn't let it go to his head. I mean, he remains grounded and focused on winning.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for Ezeli, and it's Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa. Now, here is Irving. He's got 7. Outside jumper. 17-foot shot on the way. The kick out to LeBron. 3-pointer. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Barnes can't get it to go. What I like, though, about Stephen Curry also is his demeanor, Clark. He cheers on his teammates, keeps his head up through adversity. He does it all.
Yeah, he's pretty much unflappable. He's level-headed, and he puts his teammates first. That's what makes him a championship-caliber superstar.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Reverse that one home. Now, that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Warriors making the shot. Irving drives in. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
It's Curry outside. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Irving kicks to Shumpert. Mozgov down low. Bogut on him. Low block shot. And the nice bucket inside from Mozgov. And it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together, hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Curry dishes to Green. And stolen by James. That's good. LeBron's got 6 points.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
And he gets it to go. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the three-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play. So they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
Now LeBron, following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Shot's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively. My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
Thompson sets the pick for James. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And that is good. And that's now 7 points for Barnes.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Irving passes to Love. Shot from 12. No luck. Great D that time from Green. Irving against Curry. And stolen by LeBron. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. And laid in to finish the break. James has got 8 here in the quarter.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Pass to Bogut. To the inside. It's deflected. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. Irving against Curry. Now, here is Irving. Green with the block. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. The dish to Jefferson. Another shot. But they'll get another chance. No good on the buzzer beater.
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good group too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. First 2 quarters from him were fun to watch. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they committed to pounding the ball inside, and they were rewarded for it. Points in the paint. Those kept the defense honest, because teams have gotten really good at running the three-point shooters off the line, so getting it inside was a good attack in the first half.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, they've been getting worked on the glass. Out-hustled, out-muscled, out-bustled. Where's the fight? I know they got some tough matchups down low, but if they really want to win the game, they need to crash the boards way harder in the second half.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. And guys, I would have to say one of the most underrated defensive players in the NBA, Draymond Green, might not be the case anymore after coming in second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting last year.
Yep, he might not look the part. You know, undersized, but you talk to the scouts and the stat geeks, they'll tell you he's one of the best in the game defensively.
And the shot is good. Green's got 5 now.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Irving kicks to LeBron. Mozgov, a screen on Thompson. James can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And, of course, playing against their NBA Finals opponent from a season ago. They hoisted the Larry O'Brien trophy and sent this club home empty-handed.
Guys, plenty of anticipation for this one from the fans and these two teams, and even us. Two elite teams, no doubt about it.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
Thompson against James. He kicks it to Love. And another miss by Cleveland.
And the Warriors, also inking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. A big show of faith on their part, and it's looking like money well spent.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
James, no good.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
A bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Azili's checked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. Then for the Cavaliers, Smith comes in for Shumpert. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Mozgov, a screen on Barbosa. The drive by Smith. Fires for 3. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 8 points.
And now Klay Thompson with deeper pockets, but never one to splurge. His father taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used, so his focus is clearly on the game, not the glitz and glamour.
And here is James after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. To the paint, ball stolen. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Barbosa and the rejection by Smith. It's LeBron with the drive. Banked in off the glass. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
He is almost money when it comes to finishing in close. Nice bucket there to increase the lead.
Green dishes to Curry. Back to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 5. The drive by LeBron. The rebound by Azili.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Good work defensively by Smith.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did. Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Festus Ezeli. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Now here's Iguodala. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Jefferson. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And that one's good. And it's a 9-point Cleveland lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Smith's shot is good.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Barbosa passes to Spates. Barbosa kicks to Green. Green, the screen. The feed to Spates. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
On up the court. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
And we've seen those kinds of plays get them fired up in the past.
Here's Williams. The Warriors making the shot. Picked by Verejao. Thompson against Green. Shot clock at 6. Williams kicks to Jefferson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Jefferson's got 5 points in the quarter.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
Livingston dishes to Green. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Buries the long-range jumper. Iguodala's got his second basket of the night.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
And that does it for the third quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 7. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. And he gets it to go.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. And a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here is Irving. Back to Love. And it's sent back by Bogut. And he gets it back. Mozgov's shot is off.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
8 feet away. Another miss by Mozgov. Warriors trail by 3. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
And so it's Cleveland with it. The Warriors making the shot. Soft touch off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Love.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Bogut high post. Barnes up top. Lots of room. And another basket for Golden State.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. But they get it back. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Irving with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. LeBron kicks to Irving. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Mozgov with the block. Barnes passes to Thompson. Outside for Curry. Barnes against Shumpert. 5 on the clock. Barnes dishes to Bogut. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Here's Curry, following the basket by LeBron James. A one near Iguodala as he lets it go. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. LeBron with it. Picked up by Thompson. And there's the pass to Love. Here's Irving. That's in there. Love with the assist. And now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Timeout called the Warriors. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain him.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
Thanks, Doris. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Green, the screen. Curry kicks to Green. And stolen by Irving. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving leading the charge.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and they've got to figure it out.
And Thompson sends it back. Iguodala left side. And here is Curry. Curry.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
James, the pass to Thompson. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. From deep. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Klay Thompson.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're up by 1. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 1:16 left to play in the final quarter.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Iguodala. 8 points for Klay Thompson. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're trailing by 2. 1:04 left to play in the final quarter. .104 left in the fourth. James dishes to Irving. Buries it from outside.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
Golden State's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Cleveland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Picked by Moskov. LeBron kicks to Irving. There's 37 seconds left in the game. Great tee that time from Green.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
But you know what? You know, they've come this far. They're not going away now.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're trailing by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Green. And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Rips down the breakaway slam.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
James wide open. Count it. And now they trail by just 4. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Feeds it to Moskov. Jacks up a 3. So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game in the
here to win tonight. I mean, that was big for our morale in our locker room, and you know, we got to practice today tomorrow to watch the film and keep getting better. It does feel good to win, but we do have another tough game coming in, so we'll be ready and hopefully get it protect home court again.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry. He delivered quite a star performance. Not uncommon, as we've seen him have this sort of terrific night many times.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. You get jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
I will say this about Steph Curry. There is no player in the league more capable of single-handedly taking over a ball game than he is. What I mean is, Steph Curry's hot. Is hotter than anyone else is hot. He can beat you with his feet, his mind, his shot. The only thing you can be sure of is that he will beat you.
And that will do it for our special Christmas Day broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon, and good night, everybody.